I'm ready. I think. Let's change the camera there. And uh-oh, we've got a cat in the way. Let's take the ball and squeeze in one hand. Like that. And let go. Squeeze again. And let go. Move it to the other hand and squeeze. And let go. And one more time, squeezing. And letting go. Put it in between your hands and the palms. Interlace the fingers and squeeze the ball right in front of your chest. Hold. Hold. 3, 2, 1, let go and roll it around. We're assessing how our feet feel in relation to Earth's gravity, dropping the ball and stepping on it 3 times right in the middle of the foot. Bring it up to the knuckles. Once across. Rotate on the heel. And go back to the middle of the top of the heel and rotate on your toes, sliding it across the top of the heel. Back a little. And then go right below the knuckle of the big toe and press down. Right to the side of the top of the heel and press down. And over to the middle of the 5th metatarsal and press down. Then roll the ball down each of the bones. And scribble. Reassess how you're feeling. Turn on the light here. It's cloudy today. And put the ball in the middle of the other foot. And press down. Once, twice, thrice. Up to the knuckles. Once across. Rotate on the heel, sliding the ball across the knuckles. Rotate on the toes, sliding the ball across the top of the heel. Below the knuckle of the big toe. Down to the side of the top of the heel, over to the middle of the 5th metatarsal, and rolling it down the bones. Or scribbling. Three, 2, 1. Move the ball aside and shake the tree. 3, 2, 1. Pause. Put our hands together and do some wood chops. Hinging at the hip, bending the knees, going all the way through. Weight is on the heels. Let's go right. Let's go left. Let's go to the side and the other side. And then just pick it up 45-degree angle. And center. Nice deep breath. Let's do some ocean wave breathing. And start coming down. Pause, take 2 deep breaths. Rub your hands together, form that chi ball. And let it lead you left, right, up and down, backwards and forwards. 1 leg, 2 legs, 90% on 1 leg, 10% on the other, whatever feels right. Just feel the energy between the palms. And the center. 2 deep breaths. March in place. Or jog. So today I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to do a 12-second spurt after about 40 seconds of doing this. And I'm going to rest for about 10 seconds, and I'm going to do another 12-second spurt. You don't have to do it. You can maintain the pace you're at. You can just pick it up a little bit. But I'm going to do side jacks. You can do jumping jacks. You could do rapid squats, or you could, like me, do a sprint, which I'm going to do in 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 1, 2, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 2 deep breaths. Place your fingers, bring them up. Do a back extension if you can. Center, lean to one side. And then the other. Center and come down. Pushing out at the chest. Down. Put your hands behind you. Pull back. A little bit more. Hands across the neck, pushing back at the elbow. Other elbow. Behind the head, pressing down. Again, practicing your balance, whether it's 90-10 or lifting the foot slightly off the ground or bringing it all the way up. Whatever you're comfortable with. Come back down, shrug your shoulders. And roll back. And forward. Extend your arms and rotate. And the other direction. Thumbs up and down, up and down. Let's spread our legs and hinge at the hips. Coming down. Hands hanging. Walk them out slightly. Doing a downward dog or a hike is also called. Stretch back on your heels. Feel it in the calves, as well as the hamstrings. Come back up. Come up, stand up. Let's do it one more time. Down. Walk out. Press down. Come back up. Spread your leg out a little bit more, lean to one side in a lunge. Stretching the inner thigh, the adductors. And lunge to the other side. You can be holding onto a pole, a back of a chair, or table, of course. Come back up. Fingers up. Pull back. Fingers down. Flop them. Press and wiggle those fingers. And now the other hand. Up. And down. And flop. And wiggle. Let's rotate the neck in one direction. And then the other. This nod. Go ear to shoulder. Look up. Look down. Look over your shoulder. Look over your other shoulder. And locate your pole, stick, magic wand, whatever we want to call it, and grab it. Let us begin with some outward circles. And then bring it in. And then go laterally. And on the other direction. Put it behind your back in the crook of the elbows and twist at the waist. Stop. Extend backwards if you can do that. Come up, tuck in the chin, and peck like a pigeon. Spine is straight and neutral. And bring the stick in front again and punch out. Bring it in, flop the wrists. Bring it up over your head and back. One more. Let's do a lunge to the side going down. One, we'll do 5 of these. 2, 3, 4, 5. Other direction. And 5. And stick back, put it in front. Come up on your toes and let's hold for 20 seconds. So again, you can come down on your knees if you want to make it a little bit more progressive, i.e. difficult. 11, 12, getting the quads involved. A little bit more. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Come up. Back on the heels. 1, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Come up, just roll back and forth a couple of times. Put the stick behind your neck. Hold on with your palms or put it in the crook of your elbow. Rotate your torso. Keep your hips facing straight ahead. Head doesn't move either. All right. That's good. Let's put the sticks down for now. And we're going to switch cameras because I'm going to get down on the floor and we're going to do some of the McGill Big 3 exercises. We're going to do all of them actually for the lower back. So we're going to start lying down on the floor. Sole of one foot is on the floor, the other leg is extended. The hands go underneath the small of the back. We're going to come up, head, neck, and shoulders, and hold for 7 seconds, and then go back down. Keep the sole of the foot on the ground, unlike in the 5 Tibetans. We'll be doing that later. But the sole of the foot stays on the ground in this exercise. We're going to do 3 repetitions on each side. When you're ready, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And again, if you're finding difficulty with your neck rather than the small of your back, put your hands back there or keep your head, neck, and shoulders on the ground. Put both soles on the ground and just pick up the soles of the feet for 7 seconds. Okay, let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and down. And again, you're engaging your core. You can do some pelvic floor exercises, pulling up as you're doing, engaging the abs. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and down. All right, let's switch the positions of the feet. And go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and down. Up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and down. And one more time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and down. All right, we're going to turn around and do some bird dogs. What time is it? Let's see, 11:35. We got time. You know what? Before we do some bird dogs, let's do the world's greatest stretch and really get prepared for this. Get those limbs limber. All right, so what you want to do is bring the sole of one foot up. The hands are inside the foot that is on the ground. And we're going to lift the hand that's closest to the foot up and look at it for 7 seconds. 6, 7, and come down. Now, to progress this one, go out on your toes and come up. You don't have to, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and back down. You can stay on your knee. We'll do it one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and down. Switch the position of the feet. Hands are on the inside. I'm going to stay on my knee on this first one. 1, 2, 3, 7, and back down. And then let's go up. 1, 2, and down. And one last. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and down. All right, let's come back down to all fours. We're going to do some bird dogs. You're extending the hand and arm of one side as the foot and leg of the other go up. So that's 1, 2. The other hand is directly beneath the shoulder. Let's do the other sides. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, and back down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Other side. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last rep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and down. You go on your side. I'm going to do some side planks. You're bending at the knees. You're going to straighten up with your elbow directly under your shoulder. Your body's straight. It's not sagging this way. It's not up this way. It's forming a straight line. Your spine is neutral. You're holding, go up for 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and down. Now, to progress this again, you can go up on your feet rather than your knees. You don't have to. These are perfectly fine. But if you want to, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and down. And last one on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and down. Let's switch sides. Do it on my knees again to start. Elbows right below the shoulder. And let's go up. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and down. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and down. Excellent. Oh, why don't you put the soles of your feet together? Do a little butterfly. Stretch it out. And stand. Switching cameras. And let's go to the other one. And Centering and taking a nice, deep, relaxing breath. One more. Put our thumbs and fingers together, put it behind the back, at the base of the spine, step out and gather in starlight. Three times around the crown. Third eye coming down. Throat. Heart. Doing at the low dantian, centering, deep breath. Other side. And coming down. Two deep breaths. So open up our hearts. And send it out. Center. Let those breaths fill your abdomen, go up to your chest. Feel that diaphragm expand as you then exhale. One more. Bring down heavenly chi. And coming down, scooping it up. Proclaiming, aha! I think the squirrel looked at me outside the window and said, well, what is that guy doing? All right.
Tom,
Yes.
just want to know how your first day of big change is.
Busier than ever, as all of you who have retired before me know. I'm not really retired. I'm just going into a different direction. And like I said, I'm taking these extra courses. This cancer recovery course is quite intense. It covers 27 different types of cancer and goes into things like, knowing where the incisions are and, how to deal with different incisions. So it's quite intense
Nice.
and enjoyable. I can't wait to pass it on.
Yeah, good. That's very nice you're doing all that.
Mhm.
So I have to go, but thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
I'm going to duck out now too, T.
Okay.
See you
Good luck.
tomorrow.
Yep.
Thank you,
Yep.
Tom. Good to be back.
Yeah, great to see you, Beth.
Thanks.
Today is, unless there's other questions, comments, 5 Tibetans Day. We're ready? All right, let's do it. Let's start with 5. Let me fix this. Oh, I know what I gotta do. All right. Yeah, and when you're done, take 2 deep breaths. As I adjust the camera one more time to go down back on the floor. But take your time. I will wait for you here. So, unlike the McGill exercises, in the regular modified version, your hands are by your side. Although, if you do have a back problem, put them underneath your back or underneath your neck. Soles of the feet are on the floor, and you raise them and put them right back down at the same time that you lift your head, neck, and shoulders. So it's like so. And in the unmodified version, your legs are extended and come up. Still not ready for that. My back is still a little late. All right, so let's do up to 11. 1, 2, 3. Again, contracting the core. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Down. 2 deep breaths. We're going to come up on our knees. Hands are preferably on the upper thighs, lower glutes if you want. They can be by your side. If you have back extension problems, just lean back on your knees and go straight back, keeping your spine straight. Otherwise, extend back, come forward. That's 1, 2, 5, 9, 10, and 11. Now, I'll tell you a little trick I usually do. I'm doing this by myself. I put my hands on my heels if you can reach them, or maybe you just want to go back a little bit and hold and stretch out. I know this is a yoga pose, and I forget the name of it. Oh, but that feels good. And come up. Take 2 deep breaths. And we're going to get back down on the ground. Again, the soles of the feet can be on the floor or extended. Hands are generally by the side with the fingers facing forward, but they can be behind you. Whatever is most efficient for you. Either way, with the feet, you're coming up into inverted table. And we'll do up to 11. 1, 2, 4, 8, 9, 10, and 11. And when I'm doing this on myself, I usually hold this for a few seconds and then come down. 2 deep breaths. Okay, the last of the final 5. Official Tibetans. Start on all 4s. Come up into an up dog. In the unmodified version, you start in the down dog and come up. In the modified version, your knees stay on the ground. I'll do 6 and 5. Let's start. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. And again, I'm doing this myself. I just hold in the up dog position. And then come down. Take 2 deep breaths. Cross your legs. Whatever feels comfortable. Some days it's easier than others. You can rotate at the waist, keeping your spine neutral. Or come down, as I'm going to do, 6 in one direction, 5 in the opposite. You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause at 6 and reverse directions. And pause, reverse the position of your feet. Whatever was on top goes on the bottom, whatever is on the bottom goes on top, whatever's in front goes behind, etc., etc., etc. We'll do 5 in the original direction, 6 in the other, and then we're going to stretch out on the last one. Ready? 1, 5. I'm pausing, going the other way. 1. And at 5.5, stretching straight out, throwing my arms out there, taking a deep breath. One more. Move over to your left knee and stretch. right knee. Come up. Namaste. Hey, Diana. Everybody good?
Yep, thanks, Tom.
You're
Bye-bye.
welcome, Linda. Take care.
Thank you, Tom.
Jonathan, good to see you.
Great class, Diana. Thank you.
Thank you, Diana.
Thanks.
All right. Take care, Mira.
Thanks.
Thanks a lot, Tom.
You're very welcome. Suzanne. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Tom.
Take care. Take care, Richard. Where's my...
Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Tom.
You're welcome, Suzanne. See you tomorrow, I hope.
Bye, Tom.
Bye-bye, Hal.